You know, it's always those pesky little anomalies that get us thinking. Like, why is the speed of light so fast? Or what about those unexplained UFOs? Are they glitches in the Matrix? Today, we're breaking down the simulation theory. Is the world around us just a computer program? Let's dig into the fascinating ideas that suggest it just might be. Imagine a world where everything we see, touch, and feel is nothing more than a digital fabrication. A grand illusion. Sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, what if I told you that this idea is not as far-fetched as you might think? Enter Nick Bostrom, a philosopher who has given us a lot to chew on when it comes to the simulation theory. According to Bostrom, we can't be certain that we're not living in a computer simulation. Why? Well, let's break it down. He suggests there are 3 scenarios that could be true. We're heading towards extinction. Humanity will create simulations of reality, or we're already living in one. Gotcha there, right? Let's start with the idea that our universe could just be a simulation. If this were true, it means that at some point, possibly in the distant past, advanced civilizations created simulations of reality for various purposes, perhaps research or entertainment. But what evidence do we have for this? Well, Bostrom points to the fact that we can create simulations on our computers today, so why not those advanced civilizations? Then there's the argument from the speed of light. You see, the speed of light is the ultimate speed limit in our universe. Nothing can travel faster. Now, Bostrom suggests that this could be because the very fabric of our reality is being processed by a computer. Think of it like a video game. There's a frame rate that determines how many images or frames per second can be processed. The speed of light could be the frame rate of our universe. Any faster and the simulation couldn't keep up. Interesting, right? But it doesn't end there. Bostrom also points to unexplained phenomena, things we don't understand, such as certain particles or quantum mechanics could be bugs or errors in the simulation. And here's where it gets really mind-bending. Bostrom argues that statistically, it's more likely that we are living in a simulation than in the real thing. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but think about it. If simulations are possible, then there could be many more simulated beings out there than humans who are running the simulations. In other words, there's a much better chance that we're living in a simulation than actually creating them. But wait, there's more. Bostrom's trilemma suggests that one of these 3 scenarios has to be true. Either we're heading for extinction, we're creating simulations, or we're living in one. So if it's statistically more likely that we're in a simulation, and we can't be certain that we're not living in one already, then it's likely that most conscious experiences belong to simulated beings rather than to humans who are creating those simulations. So is the simulation theory just a bunch of philosophical mumbo-jumbo, or could there be some truth to it? What do you think? And remember, if you're in a simulation, you just got hacked.